Capetown was tucked in between Table Mountain and the ocean. Our hotel was in the Bantry Bay neighborhood. The next morning, we were ready to explore. Kirstenbosch Botanical Garden on the backside of Table Mountain enchanted us. The flower called protea are prolific in South Africa. After lunch at Kirstenbosch, we continued on a scenic drive to the wine country. Fairview was our first stop because they had something special for us. Goats were part of their wine experience. Nick loved it. In the tasting room, they had something special for each of us, including Nick. Kath loved their wine named Goats du Rhum, so she bought a couple of bottles of that. We spotted raging wildfires ahead of us and detoured to the coast. Prolific wildflowers carpeted the meadows. We spotted the Cape up ahead. A tram car took us up to the trailhead. The views at the tip of the African continent were magnificent. But the wind howled around us, as if to protest the coming together of the two great oceans, the cold Atlantic and the warm Indian Ocean. We managed to avoid the Cape baboons, who love to raid tourist cars. We continued to Boulders to see a colony of African penguins. Boulders Beach is part of Table Mountain National Park. Boardwalks allowed us to walk among the penguins who wandered freely in their natural habitat. After lunch in a nearby village, we continued on to another winery. Groot Constantia was established in 1685. The oldest wine-producing estate in South Africa. The grounds were lovely, the wine tasting excellent. In Capetown, we said goodbye to Amit, our wonderful guide. The next morning, we boarded a boat early to get to Robben Island. Nelson Mandela, South Africa's first Black president, was imprisoned here for 20 years during apartheid. His life is a tribute to man's indomitable spirit. That afternoon, we toured Capetown one last time saw the colorful old buildings painted crazy colors. We went up to Table Mountain, saw the tram, saw beautiful views of the entire city. We saw the Castle of Good Hope, an ancient fortress, drove down the coastal promenade, and had dinner at a popular night spot. The next morning, we boarded our flight to Arusha, Tanzania, to begin our African safari. As Nick said, we were finally going to the real Africa.